Hello, good morning, and welcome to today's episode. Have you ever had kind of a creative block? Have you ever had an opportunity pop up and you just didn't quite know how to create something? Let me introduce you to Brianna. Brianna, thank you for joining our show today.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
You're so welcome. Tell us a little bit about you.
Yeah, so I'm born and raised in Omaha, and I grew up, I've always been a creative. I've always done creative outlets. I got into photography when I was 12 and then started it as a business when I was 16. So I've kind of just been in the photography creative space for as long as I can remember. And then after that, I really just wanted to help expand creativity in my community. So I just got more involved in creative communities, creative organizations, and just help others bring their story to life with photography and storytelling. Because I also got into writing too. So. Yeah, and then I went to school. I grew up here, so I went to high school here, and then college out in northeast Nebraska.
Okay, awesome. So you kind of always had this gift.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, pretty much since the beginning. I've been different since day one. I've had a few medical challenges in my life, so I'd always find myself to be doing things out of the norm, or just out of the just things that people wouldn't usually do. And so I'm like, I need to go out and do more creative things and do things that I want to do.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. You know, Shannon Bingham once told me that uniqueness is a superpower, and that usually it's strange at first that you're doing something different, but then it becomes the normal.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Awesome.
I love that. That's so true.
Yeah.
It's just make it my own normal.
Yeah. Absolutely. So is there a certain type of photography that is best fit?
Yeah, I absolutely love charity events. I love charity event photography. Everyone's there for a common purpose. Everyone's there raising funds for a specific organization and is bringing awareness. And there's usually someone there that shares their testimony as well. Usually a person that has received services from that nonprofit. And so that's really inspiring as well. Because like I said, I've had medical challenges with being born prematurely and then being diagnosed with epilepsy last year. So I had a whole bunch of challenges throughout my life. But Children's Nebraska is I just owe them a lot. And I've given back to them and just love supporting them. So.
Yeah, phenomenal. My niece, little Miss Harper, spent her first 2 weeks of her life there, and
oh wow,
I'm just so thankful, thankful for that space.
Yeah. I love it.
Awesome.
That's great.
Maybe something that would be good is to do some photography there. I don't know if that's something that's offered in that, in the NICU, or that would be really cool.
That's a good idea. Yeah. I haven't actually done that before, but that's a good idea.
Yeah, give them a ring.
Yeah. I do have some contacts, so.
Yeah, awesome.
That would be a good idea.
Yeah. And so tell us about this workshop as well.
Yeah, so I started doing workshops called Open the Mind, where I bring in creatives, ask them questions about how their creative outlet has helped them on their mental health journey. And I started that because I really wanted to connect creativity and mental health in my community, and I love hosting events, so that's why I created events around it. And then, so I host those every other month right now. And I started doing having the panel of creatives and then connecting that, because photography has been my outlet for a while. And then coping with some mental health challenges. That's been something that I've struggled with. So I wanted to see how other creatives did that, and then also help others explore creativity in a new light, because not everyone may think of that they have a creative outlet or know even how to even be creative in their own way. So I wanted to help people explore that as well. And then so coming up with that, there'll be getting into bigger events with Open the Mind. So
Open the Mind. Yeah, that's incredible. And that's such a great resource, because just as you were saying, I had never thought of myself as a creative type. I just I can't draw or I can't sing. So I'm just, I'm not an artist, I'm not creative. But the first balloon arch that I had to create for my kiddos' quinceañera, and that was really only a challenge, because I'm I'm not paying somebody $900 to build this, so I was forced to learn my creativity.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and sometimes it does just come up in random things. It's you may not think it's creative, but it's you're kind of doing something to create it and build something up from nothing. So
Yeah, and it's so fun how like you can get lost in like an activity because, you know, as we're always capturing different images and videos here and then just trying to build, you know, some online marketing, I can get lost for hours just moving pictures and trying things. And so it's really, I feel like it is a good outlet for my mental health as well.
Oh yeah, and I mean that's kind of the reason why I started doing like a whole bunch of creative workshops as well to help with my mental health, but also help others on their mental health journey, and just help others through like challenging things in life, because coping skills can just be for like specific challenges, but also for like just life challenges in general. So
yeah, awesome. And so, what type of advice would you give to the next generation or entrepreneurs that are considering stepping into this role?
Yeah, definitely kind of go with like, if you have like a vision in your head or something that you really want to do, just kind of go with it. Start somewhere, even if you don't know like how or when it'll work out. Start somewhere and then grow from that. Because if you don't do nothing at all, then nothing's going to happen.
Absolutely.
So that's kind of where I was at, like with Open the Mind. I was like, I don't know how this is going to work out or where it's going to go, but I just started because I really wanted to do it. And that was after I was diagnosed with epilepsy, and I'm like, okay, I need to get my life back on track. So I'm like, I started doing things that I've been wanting to do, that were on my to-do list, that I thought I didn't have time for or I didn't know how to do it, but I'm like, okay. And then I got diagnosed with epilepsy, and I'm like, you know, life is too short.
Absolutely. So, yeah, and I personally, I feel like God opens so many opportunities, and sometimes if we don't take the opportunity, then something else will happen, and then you just find your gift. You know? Yeah. So.
Sure.
Awesome. If you had a walkout song, what would be your walkout song?
So I'm a Christian, so I'm My Story by Big Daddy Weave, I think would be a really good walkout song for me. There's a specific part in the song where it says, if you would hear my story, you know there's like never giving up of hope, something along those lines. But it just reminds me of my story, like I was fighting for my life from day one, and so I'm like just never giving up on hope, whether it's like for my life physically or just like chasing after my dreams.
Awesome.
So never giving up on hope.
Awesome. I love Christian radio as well. Forrest Frank's kind of on my radar right now. Yeah. Awesome. And just kind of hearing what you're saying, you know, overcomer. You're definitely an overcomer.
Thank you. Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, is there anyone on your radar that you'd like to give a shout out to? Anybody that's come alongside you recently?
Yeah. Well, Sandy Spady has been a mentor of mine for a while. She's the founder of
Love you, Sandy.
Voices. Yes, love you. She's the founder of Women with Voices. And so she's been helping me out with a whole bunch of like photography stuff and getting involved in the community with that. And then Grant Stonebreaker, he's been a great resource and is helpful, like encourager and support system. And so being coached by him is really great as well, and just pumps you up and is full of energy. So.
Grant definitely has. So we talk about Glenergy, you know, Mr. Glenn, and the way that he rolls around. We're going to have to think of something for Grant's energy because, he definitely has a unique
rhino energy. That's
rhino energy. Yeah, he definitely has a. Like you'll know Grant's in the room, kind of like similar to Sandy. Yeah.
It's very
great energy.
Like the energy is just so like up there, and very like positive and joyful.
Yeah. Well, how can our community come alongside you? How can we help?
Yeah. I mean, if you ever know any like nonprofit people or organizations that need photos taken, that'd be a really good opportunity. Or just really like headshots or individuals, couples. I mean, take photos of that too.
Yeah.
But specifically, charity events are my like absolute favorite. And then in regards to the Open the Mind workshops, I mean, if you're looking to like explore creativity or just find ways to help with mental health challenges or just life in general, the workshops are a very good opportunity to help you explore that and meet like-minded people that may be going through hard challenges and needing creative outlet as well. And then just connecting with nonprofits as well. I just love the nonprofit world, so I'm wanting to in addition to the photography, get more involved in the nonprofits.
Yeah. And so how do we link up with you to attend a workshop?
So I posted on my social media. Instagram is Brianna the Short Girl.
Brianna the Short Girl.
Facebook is Brianna Marie in parentheses Shorty. And so that's Facebook and Instagram. And then my photography website is Brianna Marie Photography 26.mypixieset.com. You can email me there as well. And then my Facebook photography pages are Brianna Marie Photography. So.
Okay, awesome. Well, is there anything that we didn't quite touch on today that we should talk about?
Well, I know some people mentioned the title of a book, or not a book, the title of a show.
Oh, yes. That one just popped into my head this last weekend. I'm like, yes. So,
I love that.
TV series. If your life was a TV series, what would the title be?
The Resilient Mind.
The Resilient Mind.
Yes, correlating the open the mind aspect, and I'm a right brain person. I'm very creative and goal oriented, and so I use a lot of the right mind. The right mind, and then just overcoming challenges, being very resilient. So the Resilient Mind, connecting my life challenges to mental health, to the workshops, and then just using my right brain.
Awesome. Yeah, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Well, we look forward to having you around and connecting you with other individuals and being a resource to you.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it.
If you are looking to be a guest on our show, message Glenn or myself. Love to have you. If you would like to be a sponsor, love to have you as well. Thank you so much, and goodbye for now.